Welcome and hello, my dear Biome reader. This is the Gold Ranger here to share a nice book with you about dinosaurs. So today's book is entitled Tyrone the Horrible, and it was authored by Hans Wilhelm. First, we have that Bolin was a little dinosaur. He lived with his mother and father in a great swamp forest. There were a lot of dinosaur children in Bolin's neighborhood. They played together every day, and Bolin was friendly with all of them except one. His name was Tyrone, or Tyrone the Horrible, as he was usually called. He was just a kid himself, but he was so much bigger and stronger than most of the others. He was a real bully. If you ever saw one, in fact, he was the world's first big bully. Tyrone especially liked to pick on Bolin. He punched and teased him and always stole his snack or sandwich. Bolin tried to stay out of Tyrone's way, but it seemed no matter where he went, Tyrone was waiting for him. Night after night, Bolin had a hard time getting to sleep. He kept thinking of ways to avoid Tyrone. It seemed hopeless. Bolin's playmate tried to help. You have to get Tyrone to be your friend, Terry said to Bolin one day. That's easier said than done, said Bolin. How do you make friends with someone who has been hurting and teasing you all your life? You have to give him a present and show him you care, Terry said. Bolin thought for a while. What kind of present could he give Tyrone? Then he remembered how Tyrone was always taking his snacks and sandwiches. A present for Tyrone, he said. Well, at least it's worth a try. That afternoon, Bolin went looking for Tyrone. Here, he said in his friendliest voice. It's such a hot day. I thought you might like a nice ice cream cone. Tyrone looked at Bolin for a moment. Then he smiled, a nasty smile. Ice cream for me? How sweet! Tyrone grabbed the cone. Then he turned it upside down and squashed it on Bolin's head. Ha ha ha! Tyrone laughed and walked away. Bolin could hear Tyrone's laughter for a long time echoing through the forest. The next day, Bolin told his friend Stella what had happened. You are taking this too seriously, said Stella. Don't pay any attention to that big bully. When he tries to teach you, just stay cool. That's the only thing he'll understand. Staying cool when you are scared is not easy, Bolin said, but I will try. And so the next time Bolin and Tyrone met, he stayed cool. Hi, lizardhead, roared Tyrone as Bolin walked by. How about my sandwich? Bolin did not pay any attention and didn't even try to run away. He kept on walking. I guess I'll have to help myself again, Tyrone said. He stomped on Bolin's tail until Bolin let go of the sandwich. Bolin tried not to show his tear, but it hurt a lot. When Bolin's friends found out what had Tyrone done, they were furious. It's time to go back, Stego said. Tyrone has given you enough trouble. You must stand up to him and show him you are a dinosaur, too. You can go and win any fight against him. Tyrone just has a big mouth, that's all. Bolin was angry, too. You're right, he said. Maybe I should fight him and stop this nonsense once and for all. Well, Stigl said, let's do it right now. The four friends marched off to find Tyrone. Bolin stood up and faced Tyrone the Horrible. Listen, you brute, he said. I've had enough of your bullying. Come on and fight. Tyrone took one look at Bolin, then grinned and said, Okay, is that what you want? It was a very short fight. Little Bolin had no chance against his big enemy. I'm sorry, Stigl said. It was not a very good idea. You better give up. Some bullies you just can't beat. You have to learn to live with them, whether you like it or not. But Bolin did not like it. There just has to be a way to beat a bully, he thought. He was still thinking as the moon came out and the stars filled the sky. Suddenly he smiled, a very big smile. That's it, he said to himself. Then he curled up, and as soon as he was asleep, the next morning Bolan took his sandwich and went off into a swamp forest as usual. It was long before he ran into Tyrone. "Another snack for me?" roared Tyrone. "I hope it's something good." And with that, he swiped the sandwich out of Bolan's hand and swallowed it in one big gulp. Bolan walked on as fast as he could. Suddenly, he heard a terrible scream. Ah! It was Tyrone. Huge flames were coming out of his mouth. "Help! I'm burning!" he cried. "I'm dying! I'm poisoned! Help! Help!" "Nonsense!" Paula said with a laugh. "It was only a sandwich. I didn't know you were so sensitive. I happen to like double thick red hot pepper sandwiches. Too bad you don't." He turned around and went off, leaving the moaning and groaning Tyrone behind. From then on, Tyrone stayed as far away from Bolan as he could. Bolan played happily with his friend in the swamp forest all day, and he never had trouble falling asleep at night. When much, much later some scientists found Tyrone the Horrible, he looked a little different, but he still had that nasty smile on his face. The end. So, the message of the story is that bully is never fun. Thank you so much for your attention. Thank you so much for listening.